So we will start in a supported bridge pose. You will need a block for this. Come to lay on your back and lift the hips up. Put the block right underneath your sacrum, which is that kind of flat bone right above your butt flesh. And from here, we will take the top of the left foot, folding it under. And if this is too much, just stay in that supported bridge. You really want to feel that frontal left hip point stretch. And we'll just hold here, breathing deeply. This is a pretty intense pose to start in, so make sure that you're breathing here. Bring your right hand up towards the ceiling. Pull the right fingertips back towards your face. Making sure you're keeping your glutes engaged. You're not really dipping in the back. Keeping that left glute really engaged, protecting the lower back. Just staying here for a few moments, beginning to deepen your breath. If it becomes too much at any point, please undo your foot. Supported bridge is also an excellent place to be right now. Release your right hand, slowly untuck that left foot, letting the blood come back into it, place it down on the floor. We'll do the same with the right, tucking that right toe under, folding the foot down so the top of your foot is on the mat. Breathing into it. Left hand comes up towards the ceiling, pull the left fingers towards your face, stretching out the wrists. We will be spending a little time on our hands today, so we want to make sure the wrists are ready for it. Release the left hand, slowly untuck the right foot. Both feet down on the mat. We'll press into the hips, lift them up to remove the block. We're going to take the block, place it in between your thighs, closest to the pubic bone. Really pulling that block in tight. We'll lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Once again, engaging our glutes. Taking a big inhale here. Exhaling it out. On an inhale, lift your arms up, lower the hips. Exhale, lift the hips, lower the arms. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Just moving between those two, connecting breath to movement. Really feeling the engagement in your glutes, holding that block tight between the inner thighs. This is getting us ready to move throughout the rest of class with a neutral pelvis. You want to make sure that that's staying in line. You're not arching in the back. You're not tucking too much. Just holding it right in the middle there. Last time, arms down, hips up, holding here in a bridge. And lower all the way down. Removing that block. We'll bring the knees up over the hips, feet are up off the floor. Interlace your hands behind your head, elbows point up towards the ceiling. Inhaling here. Exhale, come up off the shoulder blades. Straightening the right knee, slight twist towards the left. You can either hold here or open that left elbow. Back to center, release down. Inhale. Exhale, come up. This time straightening left knee, Slight turn towards the right, either staying here or opening the right elbow. Back to center, release. Inhale. Exhale, come up. Right knee straightens, turn to the left. Holding on your exhale. Inhale, come down. Exhale, come up. Left knee straightens, turn to the right. Back to center, release. One more time on each side. Inhale. Exhale, come up. Right knee straightens, turn to the left. Back to center, release. One last time. Inhale. Exhale, come up. Left knee straightens, turn to the right. And back to center, release. Bring your feet down to the floor. We're gonna drop our knees and hips over towards the left. Right arm reaches long up above. Grabbing right wrist with the left hand, just giving it a pull. Stretching in the front of the right hip. Knees come through center, drop them over towards the right this time. Grabbing left wrist with the right hand this time. And release, knees come back up. We'll do another core sequence. Legs come straight up. Interlace your hands behind your head. Elbows come in to be pointing up. We're gonna inhale. Exhale, come up off the shoulder blades. Lower the right leg a couple inches. Cross right leg under left leg. Turn slightly towards the left. Compress it all into the center. And release down. Inhale. Exhale, come up. Lowering left leg a few inches this time. Crossing right on top of left. Slight turn towards the right. Pull it all into center. Holding on your exhale. Inhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, come up. Lowering right leg a few inches. Left on top of right. Turn to the left. Squeeze it all in. Release down. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg lowers. Right leg crosses on top. Turn to the right. Pull it all in. And release. One more time on each side. Inhale. Exhale, come up. Lower right leg. Cross left on top. Squeeze. Release. Last time. Inhale. Exhale, come up. Left leg right on top. Squeeze, turn to the right. And release back down. Whew. We'll come up. We'll move through a few sun salutations. Starting in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step right foot forward. Drop the left knee, top of the foot. Right hand comes to the sacrum, left hand to the belly. Sandwiching those 2 points together, feeling that neutral pelvis once again. Should feel a slight pull in the left front of your hip. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back for plank. On an exhale, lower the knees, lower all the way. Inhale, pull the chest through for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step left foot forward, lowering the right knee, top of the foot. Right hand to the belly, left hand to the sacrum, sandwiching the two. Inhale, arms lift. Both glutes are engaged in this pose here, really holding the core and lower belly in tight. Plant the hands at the top of the mat, step your right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, hinge, you get the hips, sit back. Plant the hands, left foot steps back, lower the knee, toes stay tucked this time. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, plant the hands, stepping back for plank. On an exhale, lower the knees, lower all the way to the floor. Inhale, pull your chest through. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step left foot forward, lower the right knee, toes stay tucked. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, plant the hands at the top of the mat, step right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hinging at the hips. Right foot steps back, lowering the right knee, toes stay tucked. Inhale, arms lift up. On an exhale, left arm reaches to the back of the mat, right arm crosses over the left thigh for a slight twist. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, plant the hands, step back for plank. Lower the knees, lower all the way through. Inhale, pull the chest through. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step right foot forward, lower the left knee, toes stay tucked. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, right arm reaches to the back of the mat, left arm crosses over. Inhale, arms come to center. Hands plant at the top of the mat, left foot comes to meet the right. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hinge, plant the hands, step back for plank this time. Holding in this plank. Holding strong, making sure shoulders are stacked on top of the wrists. Glutes are engaged, low belly is pulled in. Lower the knees, lower the rest of the way. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale in your down dog. On an exhale, we'll walk to the top of the mat, bending into your knees as much as you need to. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hinge, plant the hands, stepping back for plank. Lower the knees, lower all the way. Inhale, pull your chest through for cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale here. On an exhale, step your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise up. One last time. Exhale, hinge, plant the hands. Step back for plank. Lower the knees, lower all the way. Inhale, pull the chest through, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just holding here, pedaling out your feet. Shaking the head yes and no. Releasing any tension around your shoulders or jaw. We'll be using that block again. So, should be on the left side of the mat. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step right foot down. Left knee comes to that block. Come up onto the fingertips.
We'll straighten the left knee, tap the right knee down to the block, curl the leg up, parallel the left shin to the top of the mat. We'll inhale, come up, exhale, side bend. Hands come back to the top of the mat, leg straightens out, straighten the knee, drop the knee, curl the leg, parallel the foot, side stretch. Moving between these three moves, straighten the leg, lift the knee, lower the knee, curl the leg, parallel, side bend. Lift the knee, lower the knee, curl, step, side bend. Lift the knee, lower the knee, curl. Last time, side bend. Left hand comes down, left knee lifts, crescent twist. We'll move that block out from under, lower the left knee, right foot steps back for a modified side plank. Making sure that that left knee is underneath left hip, right wrist underneath, or left wrist underneath left shoulder. We'll step the right foot next to the left hand, opening towards the left side of your mat for a goddess. Left hand comes back down, modified side plank. At any point, you can bring that right hand down for a little more support. Goddess to the left. Modified side plank. Moving through this as slow or as fast as you like. Really focusing on your form, not getting sloppy. Keeping those core muscles activated the entire time through. Last time, goddess. We'll all meet in modified side plank. Both hands come down, normal plank. Press up, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, pull the right knee towards your nose. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, pull the knee in. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, pull the knee in. Step the right foot down. Left foot lowers for warrior one. Both feet on separate planes. Inhale, arms come up. Making sure both hip points are facing forward. Exhale, plant the hands. Stepping back for plank. Lower the knees, lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Moving on to the other side. Bring that block over towards the right side of your mat. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step left foot forward, lowering the right knee onto the block. Adjusting any way necessary. Come onto the fingertips. We'll straighten that right knee, drop the right knee down, curl the leg, parallel the foot, side bend. Hands come down, straighten right knee, drop the right knee, curl the leg, step over, side bend. Hands plant, straighten the knee, drop the knee, curl, step over, side bend. Hands plant, straighten, drop, curl, parallel, side bend. Hands down, straighten, drop, curl, parallel, side bend. Hands come down. This time we'll just straighten, staying in that twisted crescent. Slide the block out of the way, lower the right knee, modified side plank on the right side. Checking in on that alignment once again. Pushing your hips forward in this pose, glutes are engaged. Left foot steps to the top of the mat, opening towards the right for goddess. Back to right side, modified side plank. Move. Left foot forward. Goddess to the right. Modified side plank. Left foot steps forward, goddess. Last time, we'll all pause in modified side plank. Both hands down, plank. Lower the knees, lower the rest of the body down. Inhale, pull your chest through. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, pull the left knee into your nose. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, pull the knee in. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, pull the knee in. Step left foot down, warrior one. Inhale, arms rise up. Hands come down to the mat, step back for plank. And press up, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step right foot forward, coming up onto your fingertips again for a fingertip lunge. Shifting even more weight off of your hands, arms rise straight. Think of a line coming from that back left foot straight through the body. Drop the left heel, right forearm to the thigh, left arm reaches up and over, warrior variation. We're gonna turn to the back of the mat for a twisted crescent. Right hand comes down, left hand reaches up. Both hands come down, we're going into a one-legged plank. Left leg steps back, here just on your hands and your right foot. And we'll begin alternating feet, stepping one down at a time. We'll pause and plank. Lower the knees, lower the rest of the way down. Fingertips come wide to the mat, elbows point up. Inhale, pull the chest through, pulling the shoulder blades together. Letting your head and neck kind of roll from side to side for a release in the shoulders. Hands plant, press back, downward facing dog. Taking your feet wide on the mat, we'll bring the right hand to the center. Left hand reaches back for the right ankle. Looking underneath the right armpit. Bit of a down dog twist. Should be feeling a pretty big release in the left shoulder. Switch sides, left hand to the center, right hand reaches back for the left ankle. Take your gaze underneath the left armpit. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, step right foot forward, shifting weight onto the hands and right foot. Left leg floats up, bent knees standing split, hinging back in the right hips, bending that right knee as much as you need to. Left foot comes down, stepping back for plank. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step left foot forward. Coming into that fingertip lunge. Completely removing your hands from the mat. Diagonal line from the right heel to the fingertips. Drop the left heel, warrior variation. Coming back to the top of the mat, twisted crescent. Left hand plants, right arm reaches up. Both hands come down. Step that right foot back, floating it one-legged plank. And walk, switching out feet. Pausing in plank. Lower the knees, lower all the way down. Fingertips wide on the mat, elbows pointing towards the ceiling. Inhale, pull the chest through. Wide fingertip cobra. Exhale, release. Downward facing dog. Once again, feet come wide on the mat. Left hand to the center. Right hand reaches back for the left heel. Switching sides, reaching back with the left hand this time. Both hands to the top of the mat, normal downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step left foot forward, standing split. Float the right foot up, hinging back in the left hip, bending the left knee. Both feet come to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hinging down, plant the hands, step back for plank. Lower the knees, lower all the way. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot steps forward, going into warrior one. Lowering the left heel, feet are on two separate planes. Inhale, arms lift, both hip points facing forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step back for plank. Lower the knees, lower all the way. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, press back, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step left foot forward, lower the right heel. Warrior one. Taking a few big deep breaths here. Letting your heart rate return to a slower pace. Exhale, plant the hands, step back for plank. Lower the knees, lower all the way. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale. On an exhale, walk your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands in front of the chest. Taking a slight twist towards the right. Left elbow on top of the right knee, making sure both of your knees are in line. Shifting more weight onto the right foot, slowly peel your left foot up off the mat, step it to the back of the mat, step back by the right foot, just moving between these two, really feeling the engagement in that right leg. Last time that left foot's back, keep it there. Just holding in that twist. Shift weight into the right foot, float the left foot. This time right hand comes down for a half moon. Keeping as much bend in that right knee as you need. Pulling left toes up towards your face. Left foot comes down, left hand comes down. Come onto hands and knees. Lower the forearms to the floor. You could either have your forearms parallel or interlace your hands for a little bit more support. Letting your head and neck relax. Press into the toes, float the knees, lifting up for dolphin. Inhale, lift the right leg. Bend the right knee. We'll begin making circles in that right hip. Switch directions. Really working the stability in your shoulders. Keeping lower belly and core pulled in tight. Both feet come down. Press into your hands to come up for downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step right foot forward. Shift back, bending the left knee, straightening the right for a runner stretch. Shift forward, weight on that right foot. Left foot comes up, standing split. Moving between those two, runner stretch, standing split. Runner stretch, standing split. For a little bit more, when you come forward for standing split, shift weight into your hands, push off the right toes, just to get a little more weight on your hands. And then maybe one day you pop up into a handstand. Making sure to continue breathing here. Last time, step the left foot next to the right, forward fold. Shaking out the shoulders and your head and neck. We'll come up once again for chair pose. Sitting back in the hips. Hands come in front for prayer. This time twisting towards the left. Right elbow on top of left knee. Putting weight into the left foot. Right foot steps back. Right foot next to left. Moving between those two. Really turning on that left leg. Last time, keep that right foot back, holding that twist. Putting weight into the left foot, float right foot up, half moon. Remembering to bend that knee just a touch. Right toes flexing towards the face. Both hands come down, both feet come down. Lowering knees, hands and knees. Forearms come down. We'll come back up into dolphin. This time lifting the left leg, bending the knee, and making circles in the hips. Switching directions. We'll press up into the hands, coming to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step left foot forward. Bend the right knee, straighten the left, runner stretch. Putting weight into the left foot, float right foot up, standing split. Runner stretch. Standing split. Continuing to move through these two or putting more weight onto your hands. Practicing those little hops. Doesn't matter how high you get up. Just putting a little more weight in your hands each time. Last time, step both feet together, forward fold. Keeping a deep bend in the knees. Just letting your torso relax on your thighs. Inhale, we'll rise all the way up to stand. Arms come down by your side, Tadasana. Just taking a moment to feel that energy throughout your body. One more sequence to go through and then we'll be done. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, hinge. Plant the hands, step the left foot back. Lower the left knee, keeping the toes tucked. Inhale, arms lift up for a low lunge. Hands come in prayer in front of the chest, turning towards the right. Left elbow on top of right knee. Straighten the left knee. And that prayer twisted crescent like before. Either staying here or shifting weight onto the right foot, floating the left foot up for a bent knee, prayer twisted reverse half moon. Left foot comes down, left hand comes down, twisted crescent. We'll open towards the left for goddess. Can bend and straighten the knees here, getting more of an inner thigh stretch. Come back to the top of the mat. Inhale, left or right leg lifts up, three-legged down dog. Shifting forward, coming into one-legged plank, floating that right foot still. Three-legged down dog. One-legged plank. Exhaling when you come into plank. Right foot comes to the floor, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to meet your feet, coming into a deep squat, sitting back in the hips like you were going to sit in a chair. Once again, just letting your torso release on your thighs. We'll rise up to stand, vertebrae by vertebrae. Head is the last thing to come up. Inhale, arms lift up. Right knee pulls into the chest. Right foot steps down. Left knee pulls into the chest. Left foot steps down, coming into airplane. Keeping your arms by your ears. Float the right foot up behind you. Just feeling that balance and weight between arms and legs. Hands come down to the floor. Right knee comes behind left knee, lowering down. Seated twist. Untwist towards the right side of your mat. Moving into a right leg side lunge. Bending the right knee, straightening left. Left hand comes down, right arm lifts up. Really sitting back in that right hip. Release your left ear to the shoulder. Switch sides, straightening left, or bending left, straightening right. Hands come to the top of the mat. Stepping into plank, holding here. Glutes are engaged, lower belly is engaged. Lower the knees, lower all the way down. Arms come by your side. We'll float the arms and legs up for locust. Really strengthen in the back body. Hands come down. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step right foot forward, right leg half moon. Stretching your limbs out as wide as they can go. Taking up as much space as you can. Left foot comes down, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, center. Exhale, warrior variation. Inhale, center. Reverse. Inhale, center. Exhale, warrior variation. Both hands come down, come onto hands and knees. Inhale, pull your chest through, slight tilt in the pelvis for cat or cow. Exhale, press up into the shoulder blades for cat. Moving between these two. Just mobilizing the spine. You can keep doing this, or you can taking belly rolls in the stomach. Just for a little more movement. Going both directions. Exhale, we'll press up and back, downward facing dog. One more side to go. Inhale the left leg. Exhale, left foot steps forward, lowering the right knee, toes stay tucked. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, hands come to the chest in prayer, turning towards the left. Right elbow on top of left knee, straightening the right knee, prayer twisted crescent. Either staying here or floating the right foot up for that bent knee, prayer twisted reverse half moon. Right foot down, right hand down, twisted crescent. Opening towards the right for goddess. Once again, bending and straightening the knees. Stretching out the inner thighs. Back to the top of the mat. Left leg comes up and back, three-legged down dog. Shift forward, one-legged plank. Down dog. One-legged plank. Inhaling for three-legged down dog. Exhaling for the plank. Last time you're in three-legged down dog, bring that left foot down. Walking your hands back for that deep squat.
letting all the muscles around your face, neck release. Rise up to stand, pulling left knee into the chest. Left foot steps, right knee to the chest. Right foot steps, airplane. Both hands come down, left knee behind the right, lowering down for a seated twist. Untwisting towards the left. Coming into a left side lunge, straightening the right knee. Right hand down, left hand up. Releasing your ear to your shoulder. Switching sides, bending into the right knee, left knee straightens. Hands come to the top of the mat, stepping into plank, holding in plank. Exhale, lower the knees, lower all the way. Arms come by the sides for locust, or you can grab ankles coming up for bow. And release. Press up, downward facing dog. Left foot lifts. Exhale, step it forward, left leg warrior two, or left leg half moon. Making sure that you're still breathing here. Release right foot to the mat, warrior two. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, center. Exhale, warrior variation. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come onto hands and knees. Inhale, pull the chest through for cow. Exhaling for cat. Full release. Come to meet on your back. Cross the right ankle on top of the left knee, using just the strength of your legs, not using your hands. Pull the left knee in towards your face. Right toes flexing up towards the shin. Arms can come out by your side and goalpost. Stretching the chest a bit. Left foot comes down. Cross left ankle on top of right knee this time. pulling right knee in towards your face, left toes flexing towards the left shin. Just letting your breath and your heart rate gradually slow down here. Right foot comes down, left foot comes down, extending your legs long on the mat. Either keeping your arms where they are, bring them down by your sides, bringing right hand to the chest, left hand to the belly. Just feeling your breath and your heart rate. Thanking yourself for showing up today and getting on your mat. Releasing any tension around your eyes or your jaw. Releasing your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Feeling the weight of your head, your shoulders, and your sacrum. Just letting the floor hold you here as you fully release. Feel free to stay here as long as you want. If you do feel ready, pull your knees into your chest. Roll up into a comfortable seated position. Slowly begin to blink your eyes open. Thank you so much for watching this video.